Yo, so I'm gonna go over, let's see, the 17th today? Wait, what was my last video? Let me check. 17th. Yeah, so I have to go over the 18th today. Alright, so I'm doing 18th price action. Um, Obviously that's already out. 4 hour. We'll just do this right here. Alright, so this day, pretty much 17th, we had FOMC. So we created a very strong low near the opening gap. So we're expecting bullishness from here. Um, and then we had we ran higher, and then pretty much what I saw was all-time highs got swept. Um, all highs got swept in all three, and then we pretty much wanted to see a pullback or like us to drop down. So when I saw this drop down, I thought we were gonna hit True Week. So obviously, I use my setup as always. So we had 90-minute at the highs right there. We also had a daily cycle. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we have a daily and a 90 at the highs. So I was pretty confident with the bearishness. 935 delivers us an SMT fill entry. That's super precise. This one right here. And then on the lower time frame, unfortunately, there were no gaps or inversions really or anything for us to be able to enter off of, unless we take gaps like this gap, for example, which this is totally doable. 936 over here. But you just need pretty big balls in order to do that, which I don't have big balls just yet. Um, so here, we had pretty much had a double SMT, so the setup was based off that. And then right here was the microcycle. So you'd have, this is actually not a bad short at all. You would have to enter up here. So I waited for a pullback because I needed 945, right? So here's 945. I wasn't really able to enter prior to that, but that setup was the best one for sure. So then we pulled back up into here, right, into the gap, into the 5 minute. So we have a 5 minute plus a 1 minute. Let's respect to this one and this gap. So right here, I enter a short, and then my stop. What the fuck? Why do I have a smoke alarm for my execution? All right. Anyway, so that was my entry. My stop was like right here, I think. And I wanted us to continue lower. And then pretty much what I saw was this. We dropped into the gap, and then we had this giant pullback, and I just closed this one out. Now, the reason for the reversal, pretty interesting. We pretty much had, so we didn't have a micro, but on the daily chart right here, we hit true week on the S, and then we hit this beautiful gap and we reversed off that. And also, it was Thursday, so it was a pretty clean reversal, to be honest. And then we reversed for the rest of the day. So I'm going to show you guys those ones right now. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to pull them up on the original chart, but I'll try to figure this. Let me try to find it. Yeah, so it doesn't show 17, it only shows 1 week back. Oh wait, this is 18th. It should show it. No, it doesn't show 18th. Alright, then I'll show it through my journal. And so as you guys can see right there, there's the entry, literally perfect. My stop was actually to here. I don't know why I put it up there. But that was pretty much the premises of the trade. Then the perfect trade was obviously the buy. The buy that came, buy that came, oh, around the 5 minute, my bad. Buy that came right here. So it, the reason for this one, this is pretty much your terminus. it was in a 15-minute gap, and then this is your first gap to come out of it, and then you would enter right there. Or if you're not satisfied with that, then you would enter in the first gap, which this one right over here didn't hit all-time highs yet. So this would be another decent entry, which ironically I did take that one, but then I left break even on this pullback. I took it on 1 mini, which was diabolic. But I didn't hold it, so then I ended up the day break even. And yeah, so then I ended that day. That was 18th. I ended it plus 20, break even. So it was kind of unfortunate. Should have held it there because that would have been 500 on the day. But it is what it is. And yeah, so now we're moving on. Adios.